Coinstats will keep track of your gains, your losses, and even your average entry price across multiple different exchanges. I use it every single day, and I will be also revealing my entire portfolio for the first time. So if that sounds interesting, definitely stick around. Coinstats is free to use, but there are some limitations within the free version. So if you want to access their other features, consider their pro or premium version. If you do use my referral link down below, you can save up to 41%. I'm proud to say that Coinstats is an official partner of this channel. So Coinstats, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. I've been using them for such a long time, and when they reached out, I was extremely excited to partner up with them, and I'm really excited to make this video for you today. Manage your crypto and DeFi portfolio from one place. So Coinstats is basically an app you download onto your phone. They also have a desktop version, and you can connect your portfolio from multiple different exchanges into this one app. For example, if you have funds within Binance, MetaMask, and Coinbase, you can connect all three accounts within Coinstats. You can see the amount of your overall portfolio. It'll let you know your gains, your losses, and your average entry prices. And you can also connect other accounts or exchanges or wallets that you may have, such as your Ledger wallet, your Trust wallet, and Crypto.com app. I know you're not able to keep track of your gains and losses within Crypto.com, but with Coinstats, you will be able to. If you have your Celsius account and you get interest paid out, you can also keep track of that every single day, and other wallets and exchanges that they offer. If they do not have the exchange or wallet you have, then you can add one manually, and I'll go over that in just a second. Currently, my overall account is sitting around $750,000. It has my Celsius, Binance, Pionex, KuCoin, MetaMask, Coinbase Pro, Phantom Wallet, Crypto.com, FTX account, and BlockFi account all connected, and it's managing and letting me know my overall portfolio value through one single app. And if you go to the chart section and you scroll down, Coinstats will also let you know your percentage allocation of the crypto that you are holding. So for example, I have Bitcoin within my Celsius account, BlockFi, Crypto.com account, and it's letting me know, hey Eddie, across multiple exchanges, you're holding 44.7% worth of Bitcoin, 22% worth of Ethereum, about 10% worth of Cardano, 4% worth of Rose, Dot, and Matic, and about 2% or 1.5 to 2% worth of BNB, VeChain, Chainlink, Cash, FTT token, and others. And if you scroll down a little bit more, it'll give you a heat map of your holding on your portfolio. So within the other section, I do have a little bit of XRP and a little bit of Crypto.com as well. Currently, my portfolio strategy is to have around 45% worth of Bitcoin. I'm trying to get my Ethereum allocation up to 25%. I don't mind Cardano being around 10%. I do think that when Cardano does make its way back up to $3, that the percentage weight will increase. So I'll probably take some profits and put it into Bitcoin and Ethereum to balance that out. Rose, also known as Oasis Network, is currently my number 4 holding. It's been doing really well. I picked it up a couple months back. If you guys are interested in learning more about the crypto markets, what I buy, what I'm selling, and how I'm navigating these markets, consider checking out the Patreon group, link down below. We have an amazing growing team within the page. I give portfolio updates, post content there every single day, technical analysis. So if that's something that you are interested in, definitely consider checking it out. But generally, within other altcoin positions, I try to keep it within 25% of my portfolio. So with all of these positions, I try to keep it within 25%, and all of these positions, I try to keep it within 75% of my portfolio. And one of the reasons why I do this is because I try to protect my portfolio by holding majority Bitcoin and Ethereum. I personally believe that Bitcoin should always be your number 1 holding within your portfolio, but if it's not, then it's because Ethereum is number 1. So Ethereum is also a pretty good play in my personal opinion. It's a technology play, whereas Bitcoin is more of a store of value play. Next, we're going to go over to the holding section, and then it will let you know the amount of coins that you're holding, the current price of the coins, the total dollar value amount that you're holding of those coins, and it'll also let you know your unrealized profits and gains. Now, the app has been wonderful. It's been working really well, but there are some glitches sometimes within not Coinstats, but the other apps that I use, right? So for example, Celsius and Binance, there are some glitches, like within Binance coins, it says that I'm 543% up. That is not true, right? If I go ahead and click on that, it says I'm up 931%. Total worth is 5 cents, and that I'm up $49,000. That's not true. So that's something wrong on Binance US's part. This is a little bit more accurate. Most of my Binance, I only have 30 BNB, but it's up 205%. So that sounds about right with an average entry buy of 166. But I primarily use Coinstats to keep track of the value of my portfolio across multiple different exchanges. I know some of you might have like 6, 7, 8 different types of wallets and exchanges. You might pull out a calculator every single week and try to figure out how much the value of your portfolio is. Well, this saves me a ton of time every single day. I just need to swipe, look, check, because risk management for me is really, really important. So every time I look at my portfolio and I want to pick up new altcoins, the percentage allocations always reminds me, hey, Eddie, you can't do that because, your Bitcoin allocation is at 44.7%. You're trying to get your Ethereum up to 25%. So you should be focusing your buys within Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. Once Bitcoin is above like 45%, Ethereum's at like 30%, then my portfolio will let me know, hey, Eddie, you can risk a little bit more and maybe buy a little bit more DOT or Matic. Besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's important to manage your risk and not be too overweighted in one certain altcoin. Also, recently I picked up more Polkadot because I'm down 12.4% on my Polkadot position. So in order to lower my average costs, I bought more Polkadot. Next up, I would probably pick up more VeChain and Chainlink when the time allows me to. Right now, I'm trying to get my Ethereum allocation up, so I'm accumulating more Ethereum at the moment. And you can select different time frames as well. So right now we're on the 1 week, I'm up 2.3%. The past 24 hours, 1.8%. The past, let's go 3 months, it's up 62%. But this $287,000 gain, it is a mixture of unrealized gains plus extra funds that I've added into the account. Now, sometimes you have to add transaction manually, right? For example, Pionex is one exchange that I use. It's a way for me to have access to coins that are on Binance because Binance is not available within the US. But it allows me to have access to tokens like FTT and XRP because they are not available in any major exchanges within the US. So anytime I buy something on Pionex, I have to add transaction manually. I click on add transaction and the amount of FTT token that I bought. Recently, I think I did buy around 10 tokens, around $41. So I'm going to go ahead and click on save and then the amount should be updated. Also, I want to remind everybody that it's not about how much you have invested. Of course, if you have rents and bills to pay next month, you should not have those invested, but the dollar amount really does not matter in the end. What's really going to matter is your risk management, right? The weight of your portfolio. So make sure you're always checking and that you're not too overweighted in one specific altcoin and that you're always keeping it balanced to manage your risk. Now, before I end this video, I do quickly want to talk about risk management and portfolio strategy. I know oftentimes we hear things like, manage your risk and have a portfolio strategy, but as a new person into the market, you really don't know what that means. So I'm going to give you 4 examples. They're just guidelines. They're not, what you have to do exactly, but hopefully it gives you some perspective on where to start and where you could go. The first portfolio is called the HODL Forever portfolio. Second is called the Investors portfolio. Third is called the altcoin portfolio, and the fourth is called the all-in portfolio. These are 4 types of portfolio that I've found very common throughout all the years. The HODL Forever portfolio is very simple, right? It's going to be made up of like 80% Bitcoin, so we're talking about majority Bitcoin, and 20% Ethereum, and you just buy those 2 assets time and time again, accumulate, and you hold forever. It's the safest out of the 3, and you'll experience the least volatility as well. Second is going to be the investors portfolio. Now, this is the strategy that I personally like to follow. This looks something like where you hold 50% Bitcoin, 25% Ethereum, and 25% altcoins. You're still making Bitcoin and Ethereum the majority of your portfolio, right? Say 75%, and you're also risking 25% for high risk, high reward. Third, we have the altcoin portfolio. This is the person who does not want to buy Bitcoin at all because they feel like it's too old and it's too slow. Instead, they have Ethereum as majority of their portfolio and other altcoins following. This is the person who wants to go high risk, high reward. I personally do not recommend the altcoin portfolio unless you know what you are doing and you understand taking profits. But this may be you, right? It's important to understand that, acknowledge that, so that you know that the investors and HODL Forever portfolio does exist to lower your risk. Last but not least, we have the all-in portfolio. This is the person who just sticks with one coin and dollar cost average into that one coin because they believe in it so much, right? Pro the Doge is an example, right? With Dogecoin. Some might not even care about any altcoin. They just want to go all in on Bitcoin. That's probably the least riskiest, of course. There are some people who go all in Ethereum. And this strategy is the highest risk, but it also gives you the highest reward. Of course, you lack diversification, but if you're good at spotting potentials on certain coins, you can ride up one coin, then sell it all, and then go all in another coin that you see that is undervalued and continue that ride up. The only thing is, you just don't know which coin that is, right? So within this specific order, on the top, you're going to have the least risk. and then it's going to get riskier as you go down. And in terms of return, it's really going to depend on your selling strategy, right? If you go all in on one specific crypto and goes up 500% and write it down 500%, then you just made $0, right? So if you sell, then it's going to offer you higher returns than the HODL Forever portfolio. But if you never sell, then the HODL Forever portfolio might offer you higher return. So practicing and learning to take profits is a very important strategy if you're not going to be holding forever. Again, if you're interested in signing up for coinstats, you can save up to 41% signing up with my link. There is a 30 back money back guarantee if you don't like it after using it for 29 days. They have really good reviews within Trustpilot, the Apple App Store, and the Google Play Store. It's all in one platform for managing all your crypto and DeFi assets. And if you want, you can actually trade within your coinstats app. They are managing $500 billion. We're talking $500 billion on portfolio assets, and they have over 1.5 million users all over the world. And at the time of making this video, coinstats will be giving up to $50,000 worth of Ethereum as a holiday giveaway. So if you want to enter, definitely do so. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Definitely consider checking out the Patreon group, link it down below. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave it down below as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video over. Good night, good morning, adios.